Let's get started with Mailerlite, our email marketing automation tool. You want to come here, come to sign up, type in your company name, your name, an email address, and a password. Now click on Create My Account. You can see it was completely for free, and we are already in the dashboard. So now let's explore the dashboard a little bit together. So we did the first step, we signed up. We have a verification email, so we need to go and see if we received the email in our inbox. There you go. And then need to open this link. Chrome, there you go. Okay, perfect. Our email is verified. Now we need to complete our profile. So you can see first name, last name. And here you would want to put the address of your shop. I'm using the address of the demo shop. Next step, and then what you want to do is you want to fill in your address, country, zip code, province if needed, and then we want to see if we have digital products in here. I think it's better if you select e-commerce because you get a different set of emails. And now we are interested in campaigns, forms, website. Maybe we need to build a simple opt-in page, automations, transactional emails. Sure. So all of that. And then you could import subscribers here. You'll likely start from scratch for this one. How do you collect emails, opt-in online or online forms, e-commerce, and then we just go next. Oh, updates my digital online store. They want you to fill in all the things. Yes, we're selling digital products. We use WooCommerce, so that's good to customize it. Yes, we use website builders. And it's not in here. Just say no here then in this case. Anti-spam policy, you'll need to read this. Agree to not spam people, which is not in our interest anyways. Changes related to the account is good. And now we are done setting up our account. So Mailerlite makes it actually super, super easy because the next step here is we can create a campaign, we can create a form, we can create a site, and we can create an automation. So creating a campaign would be like sending out a newsletter. Creating a form is something we need to do when we want to grow our email list using discount codes and strategic freebies. Create a site, you can build a site, website, or landing page. Because we have our digital product online store, we wouldn't necessarily need that. However, sometimes it can come in handy if you have a new freebie that you want to present on a standalone page and you want to drive traffic specifically through your links on social media. It can be a benefit to that we have this tool here. And then create automation. So for example, when somebody opts in for a freebie on our website, what we'll actually have, and I'll show you later, is that there's an integration between WooCommerce and Mailerlite. So we will be able to collect addresses through our website, but then we also need to send people their discount code that they traded in exchange for their email address, or their strategic freebie that they traded in exchange for their email address. And this is where the automation comes in, because we'll set up an automation that this happens automatically. So every time somebody opts in, they automatically get sent a freebie. And then what we'll also do is we will set up a welcome sequence, because we want to immediately nurture and connect with our new subscribers, because that will increase our likelihood of them turning into a customer in the near future. So this is where we'll set up a welcome automation. Then we'll also set up nurture automations. We'll also set up abandoned cart sequences, post-purchase sequences. We'll also set up sequences to reactivate inactive subscribers, so that we can keep our list clean. All right, here you have your performance dashboard. So you see you have one new subscriber that's new here, and then how many a month, and then you also see how many people unsubscribed. So this is kind of your North Star dashboard, where you see all the important numbers in one click. You can see the results from your last campaigns, and you can see the results from automations, forms, and sites if you have set it up. So it's flowing very intuitively, and you have all the KPIs here right away in this dashboard. Here you see all your campaigns. We have free access to the premium features for 30 days, by the way. So I'll show you in a second what features we have access to. So here you can see we can have up to 1,000 subscribers completely for free, which is amazing. We can have one user, so it could only be you working in the account, or if you use LastPass or another password sharing software, you can have more people helping you with this. You get email support for, technical issues and questions from Monday to Friday. You have a drag and drop editor. You can build email automations. You can build websites, landing pages, and you have sign-up forms and pop-ups. So if you want to take things to the next level, or you reached more than 1,000 subscribers, it's actually still super affordable with $9 a month. You can send unlimited monthly emails. You see 12,000 monthly emails. That's more than enough. So if you had really close to 1,000 users, you could still send 12 email campaigns throughout the month. You have the 27th support. And then what's also cool here is you can sell digital products. You have more templates. You have dynamic emails. You can auto resend campaigns. And you also have an unsubscribe page builder. So that's basically next level here then. And then you can see even more is that you have the Facebook integration, custom HTML editor, promotion pop-ups, multi-trigger automation, and a preference center for your subscribers when they unsubscribe. They don't unsubscribe from everything, but they can manage their preferences. And then, if you need more than that, you can ask for custom pricing. So you can see that this will go up. So now let's say you have 8,000 subscribers, then it becomes a little bit more expensive. So you can just play around with this. But overall, it's really the most affordable tool out there. And we recommend you don't need more than free for the start. Maximum the $9 if you want to unlock further features. But that's the most you kind of need when you're getting started. And once you have 1,000 subscribers and you really keep your list clean and you really nurtured people, you should be easily able to afford, 15 per month, which will become insignificant. It will be the profit from one of the digital product sales. All right, so here's your campaigns. In here, you'll see your subscribers. And then what you can do is you can segment subscribers. You can create groups of subscribers. Then you can have fields that you can insert from your subscribers, so you can give out dynamic content in your emails. Here you see the stats of your subscribers, your list growth. In here we can clean up inactive subscribers. So here you'll see a list of inactive subscribers, and then you could unsubscribe them. And I highly recommend keeping your list clean. So now here in Mailerlite, if you use another software, like I also use ActiveCampaign heavily, you can set up your own rules kind of for that. In Mailerlite, we have a definition of what it means to be an inactive subscriber. So inactive subscribers are people who have either never opened an email from you or previously opened an email but haven't opted one in more than 6 months. So they haven't opened an email in more than 6 months. You can change the time period or the number of emails sent using the time inactive and email sent option. Okay, so that's really, really good. You can now say it's inactive for 6 months, 12 months, or 24 months. I personally do 3 months. So and here you can say up to 10 emails, send more than 10 emails, more than 50. So I would say I would leave 10 emails and I would go with the shortest time period, which is 6. Then we have your forms. So because we were working with lead magnets to grow your list, we will need to set up forms in here. And here you can see we can create pop-up forms, embedded forms, and promotions. And we just need to create it here. So we would mainly work with the embedded forms, and I'll show you that in another video. Here you can create your sites, so simple landing pages, which is really powerful. But in the beginning, we definitely won't need that. And in here, we will have our automation. So this is kind of the heart piece, the core of what makes this platform so powerful is we can set up automations for welcoming new subscribers with a sequence of emails. We can have set up nurturing sequences that just allow us to send weekly newsletters, plan our marketing promotion activities out, and then you don't need to sit on a weekly basis to create them. You can just let that roll and come back and analyze the results. So it will really allow you to stay consistent with your nurturing and with your promotions. Then you can also set up automations for people that have added something to cart but abandoned their cart. With the WooCommerce integration, we can send out past emails to past purchases to upsell them. We can send out emails to subscribers that have been inactive to revive the relationship. And we can also send out dynamic emails containing the product information from our shops. And all of that is happening in automations. Here you see we have the account settings. So here you can just adjust your company profile. In here you find the default settings. You can upload your logo. You can customize your tracking options. So here you could just track the opens, or you could also set up Google Analytics for the tracking. Here you can add your social links. So to Facebook, to your Instagram, to your Twitter, to your YouTube channel. We actually don't necessarily recommend Twitter for your online store, but if you have a strong game there, then do it. And here we also have, for example, Pinterest is something that we would more recommend. And just link to your socials, then you can automatically or dynamically include them into your emails. Company details and unsubscribe disclaimer. So here, this information will be automatically embedded in your emails in the footer about the company, where you're from, so you can customize that. You can automatically generate a footer for the company details in your emails. And you can also force update company details in drafts, ongoing email automations, templates, and publish landing pages. So this will kind of update your data throughout. Everything you have already set up. It's a huge time saver, so you don't have to go back in and edit things. Here we have the unsubscribe link, add a call to action, text, and link to the unsubscribe page. Force update the unsubscribe disclaimer and link text, ongoing automation to the email. So the same, if you update your unsubscribe page, you can force this change through. And the same goes for the email preferences, which is not so relevant for you because you don't have that plan yet. Then we have domains here. So here you see we have a domain that's verified in here. We can also add a domain. So please enter the address with the domain you want to verify. A confirmation link will be sent, so you can add all your relevant domains here. So for example, if I would want to verify the domain of our shop, I would need to set up an email address with that domain so that my ownership of that domain is verified. Right now, because I used another email where I'm the owner of this domain, this appears as verified. But if you want to also verify your shop domain, you need to set up an email from the domain of your online shop, and then you can verify that. So here, we don't have the site domains here because that's in the premium plans. We also don't need that for now. And here we have the link tracking. You can add UTM parameters, so enable newsletter tracking on analytics platforms by configuring URL tracking parameters to all links in emails. What does that mean? So if you track the success of your campaigns, for example, with Google Analytics, what you want to do is you want to customize your links to feature those UTM parameters. So you would have dynamic URLs so that your tracking system has an easier time to measure what actually was going on. Campaign source newsletter, campaign medium email, that's right. Then here the campaign name to put the campaign subject line, that's good, or good standardization. Campaign term, the campaign date, that's also good. And then here you could add another information for the email content, but I would just go here with the standard settings, except if you already have your existing UTM parameters tracking, then I will customize this here. So here you also see you have, other than your account settings, you also have your plan and billing. If you upgrade your plan, you can also add multiple users. We were just in the domains. Then we have the subscribe settings. So do we want to have double opt-in for API integrations? Yes, we should enable double opt-in for, we're still waiting for the approval of the account. But after that, we should turn it on. Then the unsubscribe form. Are you sure you want to unsubscribe? Here we could edit the content of this form. So here we can customize it. This is the form editor. We will look into that in detail later. And here you also find your unsubscribe stats. So here is where you find out why people unsubscribed from your email list. And it really pays off to look into that. Then we have the preference center. So this is not relevant for your plan yet. This is where users could configure their preferences. So maybe they just want to unsubscribe from one of your lists. So, if you have multiple lists, so for example, you have a list for journals, you have a list for templates, or, a group for templates, you have a group for weekly newsletter, then people could manage, okay, what do they want to receive and what do they not want to receive? But as I said, it's already going extremely deep and it's not relevant for you right now. And then email notifications, subscriber notifications, subscriber notified one by one, get quick email alerts when subscribers join or unsubscribe. So you could have an email when somebody joins your list or when somebody unsubscribes, and you could also sign yourself up to receive a daily summary. As you grow, if you grow rapidly, especially if you use ads, you probably would check that in the dashboard anyways, and those emails would just clutter up your inbox. So I personally wouldn't set that up. Okay, so that's your dashboard. Here you can see your integrations. And here you'll see that we will use WooCommerce integration later on. Then we also have a manager where we can upload files here and link to those. And then here we also can create templates for campaigns and for landing pages that we can use them. But again, that's not for this video. This video is really just a how to get started and a complete account walkthrough. All right, see you in the next one.